We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing, bro. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer. Run that thing back. Nah, man. Stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
You know what, yeah? We're celebrating today, innit? So I don't want to hear no, if you're super chatting about this topic, fam, all but positive stuff in it. Because as we've learned today, Sir SeanConnery passed away at the age of 90 years old. Now, firstly, that's a very good age for you to transcend to Valhalla. You get me? So, and also, he, for, I don't know how long his career was, for decades, he gave us good stuff on the screen. So, nothing but good memories. Hence why we are remembering his life in the film industry. So, Sam, do you want to kind of go through his movies and we kind of like jump in and talk about our memories, you know, how we felt, what do we think of our characters? Also, at some point, I want to know what's your favorite SeanConnery movie. And guys, also jump in the super chat and let us know your favorite movie, your first memory of SeanConnery, and if there's anything else that I'm forgetting right now.
All right, Sam, I feel like you should just go through all the movies.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back, because I feel like man's filmography is going to be mad, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's going to be mad if we try and stop every time. That's what I'm saying. So, Sam.
What year does it start in?
1954, you know. I'm like, bro, before I was born. I never heard of most of these movies. I'm like...
54, fam. My mom wasn't born then.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, Sam, you're just going to have to run through these movies, yeah? And then after you're done with the list, then we'll talk about certain movies here and there, here and there.
Alright, cool. I'm going to try my best anyway. Alright, so 1954, man started his first movie. Even the role was unknown and uncredited, with Lilacs in the Spring. Then he went on to do No Roadblock, Hell Drivers, Action of the Tiger, Time Lock.
We're still in the 50s.
Exactly. This is mad. Another Time, Another Place. Man, I want to do Darby, O'Gill, and the Little People. Tarzan's Great Adventure. It now moves on to the 60s and went to do...
I think I saw that one.
Tarzan the Greatest Adventure.
I think that might be in black and white.
Interesting.
bro, they're all in black and white, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
On the Fiddle, the Frightened City, Macbeth. I think I might have seen that.
I've seen that.
We did that in school, right?
Yeah.
We did that in school.
Macbeth, Anna Karenina. It's a British TV movie. The Longest Day, Doctor. Ooh, there we go.
Doctor Who.
No.
Oh wait.
What?
Oh, Doctor No.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
There we go. From Russia with Love.
Yep.
Goldfinger.
Wait.
What?
James
Bruv,
Bond.
you can't just say drop that. I think this is where you gotta say, like, this is where James Bond, like, you know, you gotta separate those.
Bro, do you want to do his job or do you want to let him do it?
Man's being mad disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just naming man's. Man
just reading for the thing like it's just reading for the thing.
Come back. I was thinking, like I said, Doctor No was like, woo, you know.
Cool.
That was 1962, you know.
James Bond's been around for a minute still.
I just didn't know that one was that
old.
Yeah. I
Black
was
and
watching
white?
that. No, it's not.
No, that
It's
James
not
Bond,
black and
that
white.
one's
Doctor
not
was
black and white. No,
Look.
nah, Doctor No was cruddy, fam.
Yeah, Doctor No was sick, bro.
It was cruddy.
Even then, Goldfinger's still legit. That's 1960.
Goldfinger was one of my favorite James Bonds. I'm not gonna lie, fam.
That's what I
Goldfinger,
mean.
bro. Odd job in that, fam.
You know what? That's
But it
my
takes
first-
his hat off and
Yeah.
Gets man's head.
That's my first James Bond.
See, there you go. There you got Marine. These are not James Bond movies. Woman of Straw, The Hill, Thunderbolt. Man comes back in 1965. He's got a French film here, playing as himself as a cameo on Mondon. I can't pronounce that because I'm not of that kind of, you know. Anyway, so he's got next movie called A Fine Madness. Again, James Bond, You Only Live Twice.
Banger.
That isn't it. That's kind of sick. I thought that was what's that guy?
Roger Moore. It's not.
The Bowler and the Bonnet. Shada Cole. I don't know what that is. The Red Tent. The Molly. Oh my god, What's going on here?
Yeah, you man just set this man up.
No, you set him
I
up.
don't know what's going on. The Anderson tapes, Diamonds Are Forever. That's a legit one as well. That was in 1971.
We're still in 71.
Bro, look at this list. That's what I'm trying to get through it, you know. That's what I'm trying to get through. He's got a Spanish movie, España, Campo de Golf. Short movie right there. The Offense, Zardo. A Z, that's mad. Murder on the Orient Express.
Isn't that a Cluedo movie kind of thing?
Yeah, it is. It's a murder
They've made a
mystery.
new one, yeah.
Ransom, The Dream Factory, The Wind and the Lion, The Man Who Would Be King. I swear that's a bad boy movie.
Yep.
I swear that's a
Yep,
bad boy
yep,
movie.
yep.
Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Robin and Marion.
Yes, the Robin Hood movie.
The Next Man, A Bridge Too Far, The Great Train Robbery. Ooh, The Great Train Robbery. I swear that's a bad boy movie as well. Meteor, Cuba, Outland, The Time Bandits.
This is the bangers. These are the bangers.
Exactly.
We're going in. We're going into our generation now. Like, go on.
Oi? I don't know what that is. 5 Days of One Summer. Right is Wrong. Sean Connery in Edinburgh.
Bro, you mean wrong is right.
My bad. I just saw the words. It's a more bangers still. Man Came Back as James Bond. Never Say Never Again.
Isn't there Never Say Never, James Bond?
Bro, I'm not involved.
I can't remember. Sword of the Valiant. Highlander. Woo! 1986. The Name of the Rose. The Untouchables. The Presidio. I don't know what that is. Memories of Me. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Jeez. Family Business. The Hunt for Red October.
Yes.
Mud Ting. The Russian House. Highlander 2. The Quickening. Robin Hood. Prince of Thieves. Medicine Man. Rising Sun. A Good Man in Africa. Just Cause. First Night. Dragonheart. The Rock. The Avengers. Playing by Heart. Entrapment. Finding Forrester. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I like that
Jeez. Sir Billy and Ever to Excel. Final film.
And that's without even going to television.
All right, cool. Now, before we even get there, yeah, I'm going to go into the super chats, innit? Yeah, because we've got a couple already, innit? All right, so Black Bono's back with another super chat. Appreciate you, Black Bono. Man says, my favourite movies of Sean Connery, most definitely Highlander and The Rock with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
I've not seen the Bond movies he's done, but I will. Shout out to man like Black Bono.
Definitely. We recommend you highly, bro.
You have to watch the that Sean Connery James Bond movies. Then Yaya Daniel comes in. Yaya, how you doing? You alright?
Tequila.
Mama Tequila.
Shout out to the Tequila team. She says, really enjoyed Sean in The Untouchables. Now, fam. Now, I know,
It's a lot.
like,
It's a lot.
yeah,
It's a lot.
it's
It's a
deep.
lot.
Let me put
It's
it,
a lot.
I don't even want to put this down for a second. I want to put it down, but I don't want to put it down. Now, what I'm going to say is, like, if we're talking about our favourite Sean Connery movies, mine are the Highlanders, bro.
Okay.
And, like, I've said this from day one. I think we spoke about this on the show before. I don't understand why the Highlander has not been remade. The Highlander, yeah, is the sickest concept ever, bruv. They did it again in the movie, the Jet Li movie, The One,
Yeah.
where there's Bear Man, but that was different because that they added a multiverse element to that, where you got to jump through the multiverse and kill your other selves to become the one. The Highlander, the concept of the Highlander, for anyone who doesn't know, is there's 100 men out there, yeah? We're all Highlanders. But there can only be one.
Yeah.
If you kill a Highlander, you get his power, fam.
Yep.
And you get deeper, you get stronger, fam. You kill another one, you get stronger again until there can be only one. And that makes you, then you're like a mortal, bruv. Like, fam. Sean Connery in the Highlander as the brother who's teaching the youth, fam, is mad, bruv. Like, when I watched this and I was younger, I was like, yo, like, bruv, if there's no other way to explain it, but man, I'm gonna have to rewatch them again, yeah. But like, I feel like Sean Connery is just like, bruv, he's just got, there's something about, man. It's like almost like white Morgan Freeman, fam. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's the voice, fam.
Yes,
It's
fam.
the voice,
He's
fam.
got that raspy, that
voice, fam.
distinguished
I'm telling
thing,
you,
fam.
I'm
That just
telling
gets
you.
you, fam. Like.
You just swang, man.
That-
Yeah, fam.
That will never,
No matter what he says,
that will never
you
go
probably
away.
want to listen to that man.
bruv, like, you know what, like you, bruv, it's so mad because if there's anyone I would want to listen to, like audio or something. Morgan Freeman and him, fam.
Yeah.
Because
Levels.
they just got gifted with this voice, fam. That is just does everything. Whatever he says, fam, I'll believe you. You say hello to me. It feels like, I don't know, like I just won the lottery, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just something about that man's voice, like, bro. It's just too deep. And just thinking about movies when man's talking, when opens the door, welcome to The Rock.
Man, that movie is legit. That's my best.
Shut up, bro. And the older he got, the better he got at the game, bro. Like I just don't know, man.
Are we talking about The Rock?
Bro,
We can talk about The Rock.
we have to. You know what, the other day when we were saying all the things about Nicolas Cage movies,
Yeah.
and I was like, all right, what's the third one? What did I say?
The Rock.
The one with Sean Connery.
Connery,
I didn't
yeah.
even say the one
Yeah,
with
because you don't remember.
Exactly.
bro. Like,
I dropped his name first because The Rock is too legit, and he's one of the reasons why, bro. The Rock, yeah.
Right, if you're running around the gulag in Modern Warfare, yeah, go watch the movie The Rock. Because then you'll be like, what?
What? Yeah.
The gulag's been here since 1996. Fam, it's been there. One of the things about The Rock, yeah, I always had this, like, bruv, you guys know how I am when it comes to movies, yeah? So I watched The Rock and I was like, wow, Sean Connery's playing James Bond in The Rock, fam. Peep this. Sean Connery is a secret agent who's got so much information, he has to be kept in jail. He's James.
You knew who killed Kennedy.
He's James Bond, bruv. He's James Bond in that movie. Fam, no, bruv. This is from time. I've always thought this, like, when you want to make a sequel, but you don't have the licensing rights, but you make the character exactly the same, bruv.
Wow.
When they bring him out, he's in handcuffs. It's like, bruv. And even because obviously, I believe that James Bond is multiple people, and it's just a code name.
Yeah.
What do they do with ex-James Bonds, bro? Let's say if they don't die, what happened? They're probably in jail. They probably sold them out to look, this one's done. Let him go to the CIA. CIA has got this brother. And he's just
go rogue or whatever.
Yeah, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? So I always believe that in The Rock, Sean Connery is James Bond, and obviously there's a nuclear thing, and he was on that mission that had the ops to boom, 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 boom. So I always love tying in a character's movies all the way around, fam. But yeah, man, The Rock is one of the toughest movies, bruv. It's definitely Nicolas Cage's toughest movie. Well, top 3 Nicolas Cage. Top 3 Nicolas Cage, but it's one of Sean Connery's toughest movies for sure, brother.
You know what's funny about, like, quickly talking about Nicolas Cage? But it's like, every time Nicolas Cage was with a legend,
he shined.
For
Yeah. Because he needs that, bruv. He needs that. He needs someone coming into his trailer and being like, play it like this. You know what I'm saying? He needs that. He needs that nudge, bro. He needs that nudge. Once he gets that nudge, Nicolas Cage can take off, bro. Listen, let me dive in here with another super chat, yeah? From Yaya. Yaya Daniels is back and says, really enjoyed Sean in The Untouchables. Do you know what? Yeah, I thought The Untouchables was cool, bro. Do you know what else is cool as well? Now, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Now, I know we used to talk about The Untouchables, but the reason I talk about the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is because I feel like this movie came too early. This movie came ahead of its time, bro. This is a superhero movie that landed before the general public realised superhero movies are the thing, fam. Because it's really not that bad, bro. Like, I feel like if this came out in like 2007 or 2008, it would have had a way better response than it actually got. And I'm not saying it's a great movie. I'm just saying it's calm. Like,
yeah, but someone's got to pave the way.
Yes.
To someone like,
you
know what I'm saying? Like Zack Snyder, to be like, who has
the vision,
certain type of mentality and vision, to watch that, because this is what a lot of writers and directors do. They watch movies, they see each other's work, and be like, oh, you know what? I can take this to the next level. Yeah. And tell a different story, but in the same sort of suit.
See, but the thing that hurts me about it is that so many men kind of like had to take L's. Like, I feel like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen took an L for the next one. Yeah, it is part of the process, but you still, when you look back, you feel bad, like, yo, why didn't that get a sequel?
But the real ones,
we should have done more. The real ones know.
Exactly.
Alright, cool.
What I find quite crazy is that the guy who directed League of Extraordinary Gentlemen also directed Blade.
Wait, what's his name?
His name is Stephen Norrington.
Boy. He was on a superhero thing,
Yeah,
fam.
he was.
He was on a superhero thing.
That's mad, you know.
So imagine, like, I've never heard of that name, but obviously I've watched all the Blades, watched League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and which I really, really liked the movie. But imagine I don't know his name.
Yeah.
So imagine how we're sitting back and be like,
Thinking about the godfathers of superhero stuff, and this guy doesn't even
he's
get
like,
mentioned.
and he's like, do you know what I'm saying?
It's tough.
But someone like Zach knows him.
Yeah.
Imagine Zach goes to him like, yo,
Zach's probably got.
let's-
Yeah, these men are probably having coffee every week at
do you know what I'm
Costa,
saying? He's
fam.
got him on the speed dial. Do you know what I'm
No,
saying?
I
So
hear that.
This is the kind of stuff that I'm also very interested in.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's someone that paves the way. You might not be in the limelight, but you're out here, you know what I'm saying, like finessing the game and paving the way to the newcomers.
This is the perfect time for this super chat, yeah?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Vincent, yeah? Who sends in a super chat and he says, I need a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen remade by Zack Snyder.
Jeez, don't do that.
That's it. The super chat's there. I didn't make it up. It's there, bro.
You like that?
It's there, bro. Like, it's right here, fam.
Don't do it.
As man said, bro, it's right there, bro.
Oh my
It's
God.
right there, fam.
What's his name? What's his
Zach,
name?
Vincent.
Vincent.
That's
You're
gold,
the
bro.
goat. Yo, fam. You're
That
the
is
goat,
gold.
fam. That's mad.
That is gold.
That's
do it.
mad.
That
Oh
is
my
gold.
God.
Like, man can't do. They won't let him do Justice League, right? Let me take this other project and finesse the thing, fam. Alright, someone DM that to Zack Snyder right now and be like, yo, at the Cyber Nerds, boom, 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 Vincent, boom, boom, boom.
Bro, do you know what I'm thinking right now? All the characters, fam.
No, it'd be mad. It
All
would
the
be mad.
characters.
It would be mad. It would be mad. Listen, alright, cool.
Jesus.
Look, I got another super chat from Danny Dillon. Danny Dillon, appreciate you watching. Appreciate you being locked in. Appreciate the super chat. He says, The Rock was a great movie and you guys are great. Thanks for the awesome reactions and reviews. Yo,
Appreciate
Danny,
that.
appreciate you, G. Appreciate you, G. Thanks for locking in, man. But nah, man, oi. It's tough, bruv. It's tough.
All right, give us another movie. Give us another movie.
Rising Sun with Wesley Snipes.
Bruv,
This movie was legit as well.
Yeah. Sean Connery's got a lot of bangers, bro.
He has, you know.
bruv.
Even with Wesley Snipes, like this movie is super. When did this come out? This was like 1993.
See, there is that time in the 90s.
Sean Connery was doing it up, bruv. When
Bad
Stallone,
enough, bruv.
when
Bad-
Stallone and Arnie were like young boys, he was the OG, like.
That's the thing. He's not even. Think about it. That's the 90s. We're in 2020, bro.
No, it's mad.
So imagine the caliber he's dealing with. Imagine someone, look at these two guys.
Yeah, look at the young boys. Look at the young
You know what I'm
boys.
saying? Like, bro, like he's like the LeBron.
Yeah.
Watch like the Kyries. Do you know what I'm saying? Like going against each other,
GOAT status.
bro.
It was
Like
too legit. Way
that's
too legit.
crazy. I really feel like the Cyber Nerds. I'm pretty sure after today we need a Sean Connery collection.
Oh, look at him. Look at him. Look
Like,
at him.
bro, it's only right because it's bangers after bangers.
I mean, I definitely feel like Sean Connery was like a part of so much stuff that, like, it's crazy because obviously, like, we give mad homage to like just the superhero, like people who are in the superhero sphere. But I feel like Sean Connery transcended that. He was doing action up. He was doing superheroes up, and he
was all over.
yeah,
the
he
place.
was doing bare stuff that all of the movies that we love now actually took something from. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, look at that, bruv. There's no way if you spoke to Daniel Craig about James Bond, there's no way he wouldn't mention Sean Connery. Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And like you were saying, like, if you talk to Zack Snyder now, there's no way he's not going to talk about movies like Blade, and Extraordinary Gentleman, Highlander, and all that other stuff, bruv. So it's mad, bruv. It's all a cycle. Like, I feel like Sean Connery was like a big part. I know he was a big part for me, fam, because Highlander was what, bruv. I'm telling you, I need bruv. If they did a R-rated Highlander animated show, bruv.
Oh my god.
I'm talking about 18.
He's taking it there,
No, fam,
bro.
bruv, because the thing is, yeah, when I watch Highlander, I'm like,
I'm watching it
no.
right now.
The
bro.
thing
I'm
is,
watching it.
when I talk about Highlander, I don't think live action
Does-
will
does-
ever do Highlander enough justice. It needs to be animated.
You don't
And
think in this day and age, after watching The
Nope.
Boys, Mandalorian,
Nope.
those levels cannot be
No.
attained now.
They can be tough, bruv. But I feel like what I need from Highlander is like super legit anime. Like brothers running with the sword behind them, like Naruto. Like, bruv, I'm
He-Man,
talking.
He-Man
Yes,
thing,
bruv.
He-Man
I'm
thing.
talking about a deeper level, fam. A deeper level, like.
But
stuff-
I'm telling you, I'm watching the thing right
I'm telling,
now, fam.
bruv, and it's like, bruv, I'm not usually the guy who's like into anime, but I'm saying like I see Highlander translating into that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fam, bruv, obviously I'll take a TV show and all of that, bruv, but I'm saying I feel like just the way Highlanders move, it needs to be almost like a superpower thing, fam. Do you get what I'm saying?
Everyone would have different power sets. And look, even on the same level as Heroes, where what's that guy that was taking everyone's brains, bro?
Silas.
Yeah, he was a
Man was
madman.
taking everyone's powers, bro.
He
He
was
was
a
him against
madman.
Peter.
Yeah, he was a madman. He was a
So,
madman.
That concept is super legit, but that would be peak if an anime came out where like the mad kind of like sword fights,
Bruv, yeah, I'm seeing He-Man, Gargoyles, X-rated. Like the move in my head right now is so mad. It's because you know with the Gargoyles you got the thunder, all of that, and then He-Man you got the whole thing with the sword.
With the lightning, all
Like,
is tough, bruv.
Bruv, like it's the move. Like I feel like you kind of have given a whole. You've handed over like, hey fam, look, there's a project. I feel like you just did that because I just watched the movie in my head.
Bruv, all I'm saying is like we're here for it, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you need some creative signed up to your board, the cyber nerds are here. Listen, we got another super chat from Jamelia Williams. Jamelia, we love you, no? We love you. She says, Goldfinger, I love the audacity. I'm saying this in a deep English accent.
Yeah, I
for
see
you.
what you're doing.
I'm saying this in a deep English accent because when I read this, I feel like I feel like it's got to be said in a British accent, a super British accent. Goldfinger, I love the audacity of a movie having a character named Pussy Galore. She wrote it. I just read it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it was a time where there was no soul flakes in it. So.
Oh. Disclaimer: the views of Mr. Blitzstick are all his own and are no reflection of the Cyber Nerds channel.
All right, and off the back of that super chat, can we go through a James Bond movie? I think you had one up on the screen.
I had
in one of the tabs. Didn't you have in one of the tabs?
No, that was Indiana Jones.
Oh, okay. I also want to touch Indiana Jones because Indiana Jones plays a huge part in my childhood, and which I'm pretty sure a lot of people, innit? But just off the back of that super chat, let's touch on to the James Bonds. What's your favorite?
Sean Connery, James Bond.
Yeah,
it's Goldfinger, bruv. Oddjob's the guy, bro. Yeah. I feel like that's when I'm not gonna say that's when I really got onto villains, but Oddjob was my favorite villain. Oddjob and Jaws were my favorite villains from like young, bruv. Because it's like they just had something about them. Like Oddjob's this 4-foot midget. Yo, in fact, disclaimer myself. Let me disclaimer myself. Let me disclaimer myself. The views of Joe are all his own. I'm not trying to offend anyone or be inappropriate. But Oddjob is tiny. He's a tiny man, bro. And he runs around with this crazy hat that's got like a ninja, like a what's that? What's that? Yeah, like he's got a blade all the way around it and he just chop off heads.
That's why he's not tiny.
No, that's the big guy.
Yeah, he's quite big.
Oddjob.
Yeah.
Oddjob is tiny and wham, and he throws the hat.
That's why he's not tiny.
No, I said they're rolling twos.
Jaws is the one with
Jaws
Jaws is the big dude with the teeth.
With the teeth.
And Oddjob's
but they're all together.
Yes, and Oddjob's the little dude with the hat.
They're all together.
This guy's really gonna Google this, bro.
He's an Asian brother. He's not small.
So Oddjob is the big guy.
No, he's quite.
No, bro. Look at him. Oddjob's little, bro. Look at him.
I just don't think he's. Maybe. Alright, I was on the 5-foot club, innit? So maybe he's like the same height.
Listen, this is why we gotta get the SeanConnery James Bond so we can watch this movie.
Oddjob is the little dude
and review them
with the hat, bro.
Yeah, I just remember that obviously the hat and that.
Bruv, I know you man are the same size. That's why I did the disclaimer. That's why I did the disclaimer. I did the disclaimer. I apologized. But
if you aim for me before you aim for my head, you aim for you be your chest. It makes sense.
Exactly, bruv. That's what I was saying. Like I wasn't trying to be I was not trying to be inappropriate. I was just saying. Oddjob's the brother, little brother with a hat, fam. Because I remember in GoldenEye the game, when he stood next to someone, he was looking at their belly button, bro. That's real.
You know what? The thing is, yeah. That's my first memories.
James Bond.
Of James Bond.
Fam.
Oh, right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Our job's tough.
Is Grace Jones in that?
No, that's the Roger Moore one. That was
Those
pretty legit.
two are my first memories of James Bond. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, like, it's not even James Bond himself. It's the characters in that movie that makes me remember, like, certain scenes. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even Grace Jones. Like as a child, I know if I see her, I know where I saw her for the first time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's crazy how, as a child, an adult in your family will put on this movie. And for the rest of your life, you might not think about it, you might not be conscious about it, but it plays a part on your love for movies, understanding characters and loving characters. Do you know what I'm saying? Even the characters who are not the main characters. This is what's so deep to me about James Bond movies. Any James Bond movie, you'll remember the villains.
Exactly.
You remember the side characters. Like, who doesn't remember the gadget guy? Who gives James Bond all the gadgets, the cars, the pens, that's a missile, this, like,
Man like you.
come on, bro. Like, James Bond, the whole thing is mad. It's mad.
For me, it was Dr. No in it. This weirdo with the cat, bro. Don't remember this guy.
I don't remember that.
Oh, with the cat? Yeah, the cat.
he
With the cat.
turned around and
Bro,
spoke to
Bruv,
the cat, bro.
he
I
no,
don't
bruv,
remember
he
that.
changed. Like every villain had a cat, bruv, because of him. Like, bruv, even what Austin Powers, they used to do the thing with the cat, bruv. Like, you never see that the villains, they always have, they
Yeah,
always
yeah, they have
purr
the
and
cats
stuff.
and stuff.
That's because of my man, fam. That's
This
because of
guy's
my
a
man.
straight weirdo as well, bro. Look, he's in some kind of hazmat suit. Like, he's mad, bro.
No, it was
He's
tough,
mad.
bruv.
See, you see the whole thing with cat villain, yeah? Was it Inspector Gadget?
Yeah,
Yes,
he also had a cat.
yes,
See,
that was from
exactly.
there.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my first memory.
Mm.
A villain with a cat. And you don't even see his face in it.
No.
No.
You just see him stroking the cat.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying, like, there is people out here paving the way to some next brother who will take it in a different medium or whatever, and we'll have that for the rest of our lives, fam.
100%.
That's deep. But I don't ever remember seeing this brother.
No, what
No,
no.
like, no memory, bro.
This guy was so weird, bro. I once saw this video, I'm like, this guy's going against James Bond.
But you like cats in it, so it kind of makes sense
It
why
does
you
make a
would,
lot of
you
sense.
would stick
That's
to
why
it.
he'd be twirling his
Oh,
mustache and all
my
that,
God.
brother.
Exactly,
All
so
makes sense now, fam.
With the weirdest suit, even the way he talks, bro, I'm like, this guy is just not right in the head. Not right. But, no, this movie was legit as well. For me, it was Dr. No.
Any other James Bond movie with Sean Connery that stood out for you?
I think we named most of them.
What do we have there?
In fact, I actually watched Dragonheart in cinema, where he's a dragon.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. I've seen that as well.
Is that the one where he opens up the... No, I think I've
No,
seen
he's the actual dragon. He does the voice of the
he's
dragon.
yeah.
Mm.
Click on that.
I think it shows too much. No, it doesn't show too much. Here we go.
Yeah, put it on Google. Because if that's the movie... Yep, is. Yeah.
Mad movie.
Yeah, and this is why I remember this dragon, because at the end he gives up his heart.
Yeah.
He opens
Yeah,
up
yeah,
and gives
yeah.
up his heart.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, come on. Do you know what? Yeah, this might be my first dragon out of all dragons. This might be my main dragon.
Really?
Yeah. Like, bro, see the way he talks with his nose.
Nostrils,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, bro, I still vividly, I remember the whole thing, bro.
Same.
Like when the guy goes looking for him, he shook, all of that, bro. Come on. Alright, cool, look. Next one, which is also big within the movie industry, Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Let's tap into Indy. Because Indy,
Sean Connery plays Indiana Jones' dad, innit?
yeah.
That's what I find so deep about that movie, because you've had like two or three movies before that, and like, Indy's a bad boy. Like, what's going on here? And then for them to add Sean Connery, I'm like,
They level it up.
yeah.
Because it's like, at the time, you're like, bruv, well, if Harrison Ford's Indiana Jones, like,
Who can be...
who could be his pops?
Yeah, that's bad.
There's legitimately only one option. Like, that casting director must have had the easiest job and the hardest job at the same time.
Spielberg.
Because they was like, well, his dad's got to be Sean Connery, but can we get him? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
But pre this now.
go on.
Yeah? Sean Connery, Harrison Ford.
No. They
Yeah?
potentially could be father and son.
No, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Harrison Ford, Henry Cavill.
Yeah, but they got Shia LaBeouf instead.
I'm done.
Oh my gosh.
I'm done.
Yo,
Was that directed by Spielberg? It wasn't, was it?
yo,
My chest.
yo.
Right.
Bro.
Your first memories of Indiana Jones with Sean Connery.
Not Indiana Jones. My first memories of Sean Connery are the James Bond Odd Job.
No, as in, no, I'm just talking specific.
Indiana
The
Jones.
scene that you remember or that you like the most in that.
In Indy? Nah, I'm icy for the Indy thing, bro. Bro, Indiana Jones was alright, fam, but nah.
It wasn't your
It
kind
wasn't
of...
my thing, bruv. Like, Indiana Jones is cool, bruv, but it was just never my thing, bruv. Like, I just...
That comment got me, you know.
What? This
That
did...
Shia LaBeouf one, yeah,
Bruv.
bro. Like, I was out here trying to burn my chest.
Nah, bruv. But yeah, fam, like, for me...
That's interesting because we actually never touched on
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. So hearing this from you is actually, for the first time, is actually
Bruv,
quite interesting.
the thing for me is, like, bruv, man's a city boy, innit? Like,
Yeah.
so, like, it's not that man's not into the adventure tip, bruv, but I would always gravitate towards the James Bond, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Even James
settings.
Bond's not my kind of, like, it's not me, but it was like, bruv, Metropolis type thing, man's driving the car, man's in the city, man's getting the things, bruv. It's James Bond, bro.
Is this also how you kind of see the whole Indiana Jones being a city boy? Because we've actually never had...
Bruv, Indiana Jones and James Bond are the same dude. They're exactly the same brother, but this
in
brother was...
different-
Yeah,
one's
this
in the
brother was...
jungle.
Yeah.
The other guys
And
in the city.
for me, it's James Bond, bruv.
And is that also how you feel? Because me, being an
Island boy, I get it.
And adventures and climbing trees.
Yeah,
and stuff
bruv, I get
Indiana
it.
Jones was like the thing for me. So do you share the same feelings as Joe when it comes to like kind of like?
Oh, so you're more Team Indie?
No, I like James Bond a lot more than Indiana Jones, but at the same time, I don't see him as the same person because Indiana Jones, that kind of adventure he goes on, he pulls that mess in himself, bruv. Like, he goes after these relics and stuff, and he gets into Out of Madness. And I remember as a child, I don't know which one it was, but when he goes to that tomb, and then they say, "Don't look,"
Yeah.
and he takes everyone's souls, bro, that gave me flipping nightmares for ages,
Man,
bro.
the guy here eating monkey brains, bro. Yo, Indiana Jones are madness, bro.
No, it is, bruv.
We might have to watch that thing
Oh,
together,
there's
bro.
no way. But then James Bond never gave me those thoughts apart from Dr. No, so I'm cool, innit?
That's mad. You know what's crazy, yeah? I think I watched the last Indiana Jones, the last movie that came out. I don't know. I'll probably say maybe about 3 years ago.
The Crystal Skull.
I can't remember the name of the title,
Right.
but there's one particular scene that I actually remember from it is that Indy's like, yo, like you was never like there for me, and he's like, well, did you not get freedom from me? Did I ever tell you to go to bed at this time, like other children? Like that moment, that father-son moment is so big because here's Indy complaining about he's not being enough father. But he was trying to be a better father
Than the other man.
the other men that are shackled to, you got to go to bed at this time, you got to brush your teeth, you got to do this. Like, yo, I'm just giving you the platform and giving you the leeway to be who you want to be without the pressures of society. Bruv, that whole dialogue between those two, to me, it stuck with me, bruv. And obviously, it's Sean Connery delivering that thing, bruv. Bro, I felt like my dad was talking to me, man. Oh, like I felt like he was telling me off. Like he was telling him off, but not telling him off. He was schooling, man.
Yeah.
Like, I was getting schooled. I was like, oh, but like, what happened there? Like, bro,
It's too suave with
bro,
it, man.
it's
too
just,
suave.
it's the, bro, what is all these men with the voices, fam? Like, it's crazy.
Look, I wanna just hit on these two super chats and that. I wanna hit these two super chats. All right, so Vincent came back, and this is linked back to the comment that we had from before, and he says, I need Zack Snyder and Roger Dinklage to link up with Hans Zimmer and remake League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. He's just doubled down in on what he said earlier. That's tough. And Larvy Adam, appreciate you,
No,
love.
you can't just skip that.
Oh my, go on. Do your thing.
You did the madness.
Who else was?
when
Who
you-
else was? No, when he
you
already
plugged in-
said. When he already. Okay, listen. This is. I'm not saying I skipped it, but when he said Zack Snyder to redirect to do a remake of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, there was only one person who could have done the score.
But I was so plugged into what he just said. Like
Who was gonna score that?
Like I didn't even think about the score. That's what I'm saying. Now you told me the score.
There's no
I'm
other option.
Bruv, you're gonna
It's
get
Zimmer.
Zimmer just.
Zimmer. There's no
These are
other.
the keys to my bema.
Exactly. This is why
Zack Snyder.
I don't feel like I brushed over it, but I'm like, bro, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer, fam. You get Hans Zimmer and you bring in Junkie XL on the on the back end,
You know
fam.
what? Yeah. Let's put Junkie XL on the side for a moment.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Ludwig. Think about.
Now you can't have Zimmer and Ludwig on the same project. There's no
Listen.
way. No.
He just
No.
gave League of
No.
Gentlemen to Zach.
No. You can't have Zimmer and Ludwig working together. You cannot. No.
you can.
Nah, you can't, bro.
Trying to
Zach can make that happen.
Music symphony implode, you
It's
know.
too much, bro. That's
Bruv.
too much, bro.
Make it implode.
There's too much, bro.
Yeah.
There's too much. Yo, and shout out to Larvy Adam who slapped up a super chat. No comment.
Oh, that must be a sticker then.
No sticker, no
sticker,
comment,
nothing.
no nothing. Just
I appreciate that.
just support the channel.
Shout
Just
here.
support the channel. Just support the
Boom,
channel.
boom, boom,
Just support the channel.
Oh my days, bruv. It's mad out here.
Nah, it's mad. It's mad.
Just like that. Just like that.
Any other movie, man? Want to wait? Is there any? Am I missing any other movies that it's actually Robin Hood?
Is he the king in this one?
Yeah, I think he is the king in this one. I think he is the king in this one.
Mad.
Go to the cast real quick.
Let's just see the cast for a second.
This
But
one
I
was
think
peak as well.
I've seen this one as well.
Man, definitely seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Costner is Robin, you know. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Costner is just
This is the one with Morgan Freeman. Yeah, this was a bad boy movie as well. And then Rick. I need to watch this again, you know.
Alan Sid.
As the sheriff.
Listen.
Do you man not remember this?
No, bro.
No,
I remember a
fam.
little bit.
Like no,
And the soundtrack as well.
I do have little flashbacks.
Yeah.
But these are the kind of movies man needs to jump on, bruv. Like and legitimately review because, bruv, like although we do review recent stuff, I also feel that it is important for like culturally and historically to not let these things fade away. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oi, the more patrons we get, the more reviews we can do,
You
and
heard
get
it
me. Oi,
from
you
the
man.
1/3. Now, guys, look, we appreciate you guys for locking in today, this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, taking the bit of time of your lives. You know, this is weekend, you're supposed to relax. Well, I guess you did relax, had a couple of laughs with us. We appreciate you guys. But look, more coming through. If you haven't subscribed, by all means, subscribe. If you want to be part of the grand scheme of things that we're doing, as you can see, man, listen, streaming in 4K, mad thing. Are you mad? You see the levels here. So if you guys want to be part of this, either go to patreon.com/thecybernerds or bang, become a YouTube member where you can get pretty much the same thing as Patreon. Other than that, I'm Raven your GS.
I'm Mr. Ballistic.
Joe 1/3 of the Cybernet.